Welcome to Let's Talk Literature. I'm Em.
And I'm Will.
And we're two book lovers who wanted to combine our passions for reading and gossiping and share it with the world.
Whether you're looking for a new book to pick up or a new book friend, you come to the right place.
So grab a coffee
or a little wine and let's talk literature.
Oh, sorry. I'm keeping that.
Cheers.
You sound like an old person sitting down.
No, it's because I have a fear, okay? Do you remember that Vine, I think it was, where someone sat on a stool and when they sat on it,
pole.
it broke through and the pole was there?
Yep, I remember that.
Like, probably could have been like fake, but since I've seen that Vine, it changed the trajectory of my life.
Of sitting down.
Of sitting down, yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable, actually. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
I don't think you watched 13 Reasons Why, did you?
Oh, I did, and I saw the full cut scene.
Me too. Okay, cool. So we're both a part of that.
The broom. The broom. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very much a parallel.
So if you guys also were a part of that little tiny percentage of the population that got to experience that trauma with us. Yeah.
That was I remember watching
that.
that. Yeah, I know. It was a little.
Sorry.
I was like, it's a little much, Em.
Sorry, it was a little much, wasn't it?
But I'm just gonna elaborate real quick.
Okay. But I will continue talking about it.
When that part came up, at first I was like, "There's no way that we're gonna see this," and then we saw it.
TV off.
No, it was full blown TV off.
Yeah,
like that was traumatic.
I didn't watch any more of the show. That was where it ended for me.
That was just
hey,
unreal.
I'm really sorry to start this off on such a traumatic
footing. No, sorry. Trigger warning.
Yeah, let's just move on from that, I guess.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, we have.
But yeah, so that's why when I plopped down pretty hard, I was like, "Ooh."
Just preparing for impact.
Exactly. Always prepare for impact.
Understood. I get that. How are you? What's up?
I am doing okay. I had a little bit of a frontal lobe development today. So I am now, what's today's date?
I believe it's the 20th. Yeah.
Okay, the 20th. So I'm almost 3 weeks into this new apartment. Mm-hmm. Loving it. Still, there's still so much to do.
Yeah.
So much furniture to get. It still doesn't feel like I live here. Off to the side of the camera over here, there's still my boxes of books. I just got a bookshelf from our very good friend. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I really appreciate you more than you know. And I owe you dinner. So I will get you dinner. I have not stocked my books into the new bookshelf yet because we don't know where it's going. And I don't want to, you know how hard it is to reorganize a bookshelf and then go move it when it's full. No. So not doing that. So still getting used to things here. I kind of been developing a routine a little bit, which is good. Still need to join a gym. Taking my time with that. I've just been going
rush on that
and
one.
Stuff. Exactly. I think I'm feeling yoga. I think I want to do a yoga little trial. I think that's my first
love that.
go around with this. Exactly. But with all that being said, lots of things going on. Getting back in the swing of things with work. You know it. It's crazy. I sat back and I was like, I have so many things that I aspire to be, so many things that I want to do. And I think I text you this probably every week, of just I really have so much I want to do and I don't know how to start. Yeah. I don't know where to start, what to do with that. I took the time today to write down what each day of my week after work may look like. And my goal is to just have one singular goal for after work on each weekday to accomplish.
I like this.
So what I'm saying here is Monday, I want to own a coffee shop when I'm older.
Monday,
right?
I want to own a coffee shop.
So I will put the lease. I will apply for a lease for a coffee shop.
And own it on
Tuesday,
Monday.
I will buy bulk supply for the coffee shop. No, just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
Monday, I
but
want to be a billionaire.
And nobody wants to work these days, so I realized I have to work.
You have to work. Nobody wants to work.
But so yeah, I want to own a coffee shop when I'm older. So I said my Mondays are going to be building a business plan, right? I will chip away at a business plan, start to curate what my vision is of my future with a coffee shop. Tuesday, you know what Tuesdays are. Typically, we record the podcast.
Yeah.
So Tuesdays are recording podcasts. Wednesday and Thursday are a little variable, but one of those days is for editing the podcast if it's my week. Me and Em go back and forth with editing. Or I will start writing parts of my book, whether it's a page, whether it's a few words, whether it's a few pages, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Outlining something to get forward progress on that. Then I had a couple other things too. They're in the back of my head. But things like that. Just like, because I've realized I'm like, I have so many aspirations. I want to do this, and this. Overwhelm myself and then end up doing none of it. So
Me too.
If I just do little bits at a time per week, in the short term, it might look like you're not doing much, but in the grand scheme of things, over time, you'll start to build something.
It adds up.
I'm hoping that, well, we're midweek right now, so I'm not starting this week, but I will be starting. I'll be starting next week. I think that I can start incorporating this and like adapt it as I go. You know, things are going to change.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like too strict with it.
Yeah.
But I think that my frontal lobe said, Will, you have to actually do something in order to get something done. So then I think that's what made the cookie crumble into this situation.
And God, do I love that cookie. It cut the cameras. I love Will's cookie.
Give me that cookie. Give me that
Give
cookie.
me the cookie. No, I really do love this though, and I can't wait for you to give us updates every week on how that's playing out, what kind of progress you're making with your cookie. And I might start making my own cookie too.
Don't you touch my cookie. Don't
Do
you
not
touch
go
my
near
cookie.
my cookie.
Do not touch my cookie. How dare you touch my cookie? Well, I hope
I really do love that idea.
Thank you.
We'll see if awesome.
We'll see if I stick to it. I might sound so wise, and then next week I just revert back.
And that's fine.
To couch potato mode. So we'll see.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. Like,
yeah, how are you doing? I know I just went on a soap opera.
No, that was fantastic. I loved it.
Thank you.
I'm good. I went to New York City last weekend for a
book
event, which was so cool. I got
tell
invited
us.
to the early release of the Thursday Murder Club, which is being put out through Netflix. It is a book by Richard Osmond, published by Penguin Random House, and Penguin reached out to me and asked if I would come to the early screening in New York City, and I could not say no to that, even though I'm not a city girl at all. But I had a fantastic time. I brought my mom with me. We went and saw the movie. We met Pierce Brosnan. Like, so cool. It was so cool. Like, when I got there was like a whole line of people outside of the theater, like probably a block long, like waiting to go into the theater. And me and my mom like got in the back of the line because I assumed like everybody who was like invited was like kind of like special, so to speak. So like we all had to wait in the line, whatever. And then like an usher came up to me and was like, "What kind of ticket do you have?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm not sure. Let me show you the email I received." And they were like, "Did you buy the ticket online?" I was like, "No, I didn't buy a ticket online. I was reached out to." And he was like, "Oh, are you here for Will Call?" And I was like, I am. But I thought like everybody else was too. Like, I thought that was just like what you're doing. And he was like, "Oh, no, you can come right up front. Like, you can come with me." I was like, "Okay." I'm like,
no shit.
Come on, Mom.
I know your mom was like
She's
flipping the fuck out.
Yeah, she was feeling herself. So we cut the whole line, go right up to the front, and they're like, "Are you with 92NY?" Which is like I don't know if you are familiar with them, but they're like, I want to say like a cultural entertainment center in New York City. It's where I went last year when I went to that book release and Jon Stewart was there. They host like cultural events, and they were partnering with Netflix for this to do like a Q&A at the end of the movie. So they were like, "Oh, are you with 92NY? Do you work for them?" And I was like, "No, I do not." I was invited by Penguin Random House, and they were like, "Oh, okay, we have a separate little thing for that." So they like pulled out like a secret little box, and they were like, "Emily Smith." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me.
Wow.
That's me." So then I got to walk like a mini little red carpet with my mom. No photographers. It literally was just a red carpet, but it was really cool. And then, yeah, we sat down, watched the movie, which was absolutely fantastic. Like,
really, it was good.
I'm not just saying that because I got like, I'm not getting paid for this or anything. Like, I literally went for free. Yeah. So I would tell you guys if I didn't like it. It was fantastic. It was so like whimsical and cute while also being like a creepy mystery. It was fantastic. I loved it. I only read like a quarter of the book so far, but I will definitely finish it now because of how much I loved the movie, and all the actors were fantastic. It's Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan, like it's Ben Kingsley, fantastic. And Chris Columbus.
That's so crazy.
It was so cool. Chris Columbus is the director and he was there. So he did like a Q&A, and I like wasn't familiar with his work, so I like looked him up before, and he's directed all of the Harry Potters. Like insane, absolutely insane. And they did like a Q&A, whatever. I'm done. I'll stop bragging. It was just truly so cool. We did that, and then I was in the city for 2 more days. I went to like an event on Saturday for a brand that I've worked with. I'll be posting that like soon, so keep an eye out.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was for like a period tracking app that I've worked with, and they were doing like a pop-up event, so it was cool. Yeah, and then I drove home. I took the train home from New York City, drove straight to the Jersey Shore, and went and worked a shift in the same day. And
wow,
3 days after that, and this is my first time sleeping home in my bed in like a week and a half.
Wow.
And I'm going back to work tomorrow at the shore for the next 4 days. So I'm a tired girl. I was just telling Will, I was like, I don't know.
Try being an influencer for a day.
Try
being an influencer.
You wouldn't last a day.
You don't get it. You just don't get it.
No, it's my own. It's my own fault because I'm like scheduling myself to waitress. I'm truly having a great time waitressing. It's like a performance.
I love that.
It's a performance.
I love that.
Like I put on a persona.
Like you're not Emily, you're Amelia.
Yes, exactly.
Hi,
I got my
Amelia.
first review on like Google reviews for the restaurant. Like one of my tables left me a review saying that I was so great and I made their experience above and beyond. I was like,
wow.
So yeah, I'm having fun. I'm tired, but it's like a good tired, and not to be sappy, but it's a good tired. I had therapy today, so I'm like really reflecting.
Love that.
Yeah, like looking back on like even a year ago, but like 2 years ago when I was sick and I could like barely go out to eat, like, and now I'm like busy and like
Booked
moving. Like I'm moving nonstop. So it's like a cool feeling to be tired, like for the right reason, rather than just like being tired because I'm sick. Like it's cool. So
right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I didn't mean to get like sappy here, but that was my little
please
update.
Do.
So,
I absolutely loved that update.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy for you. So proud of you.
Thank you.
You're so deserving of what you've got and everything that you've got so far.
Thank you. Right back at you.
Thank you. That is such a cool experience. I have one follow-up question to ask, and then we can move on.
Okay.
Why are you not a city girl?
I don't think I like the plethora of people.
Valid.
I don't think I like it. I love the walking aspect. I do really like that, like, there's so many people, but you still almost feel like more to yourself. Like, I'm very introverted, but
That's exactly what I was just about to say.
Yeah,
Like a
like,
city is so much like there's so much going on and so many people around you, yet it still feels so private because you
yeah.
can do whatever the fuck you want and
And
no one gives a
no
shit.
one's really going to bat an eye at you. I
Yeah.
think at
Yeah.
the end of the day, I might just be like a little bit too anxious. But I think I could, like if I had to, I think I could do it. But I think just that many people around all the time really drains me quickly.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. I 100%
You
get
know?
it. Um, yeah, I definitely struggle with anxiety in the city too. It's being here 3 years, I still have that
Yeah.
problem. So it's not like it's a taboo thing. Like,
Okay. Well, I'm glad you get what I'm saying. Like, it's weird. It's just like, I feel like I'm like on edge. Like, by the time I was there,
oh yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
was there Thursday, Friday, and half of Saturday. And by the time Saturday came, I was like, I'm ready to go.
yeah. It's fair. That's
Like,
fair.
I'm ready to get
Especially
out
if
of
you're
here.
like, especially if you're moving like all over the city and doing different things. It
Yeah.
gets so tiring.
Yeah, like
So tiring.
Subway. Like, I was like all over the place.
Hmm.
I was like, this is a lot.
Yeah,
This is a
that's
lot.
why where my place is at now, I'm kind of like not like secluded, but like I'm on a quieter street outside of
Tucked
the
away
big
a
hustle
little.
and bustle.
Love that.
Yeah, and it's just perfect.
I love that for
The
you.
perfect amount of like you can go into the busyness if you want to, but you have like the retreat of your home that feels like a home.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's really nice. But no, I completely get
Love that.
your anxiety
Yeah.
about the city, but
It is
I'm
what
so
it
happy
is.
for you. So
Thank
happy
you.
for you getting the opportunity. And yeah, more to come. More
More
to
to
come.
come. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm very excited for future opportunities for us both.
Agreed. Definitely agree.
All right, let's cut the shit and let's start talking about
Yeah,
this
let's
month's book
like
club.
let's actually dive into what we were supposed to be talking about today because we both get shut up.
I know.
Uh,
It's fine.
um,
But you know what? It's a good thing we had a little bit of a lengthy intro because I'm not sure me and Will have much to say about this month's book club pick. We'll get
like
into it, but it's just we're not passionate.
no, it's not that it wasn't bad at all.
Mm-mm.
Like it was
It's
a great
good.
read. It was
Yeah, it was
just
good.
like it was just like there's no real nuance to
Like, I don't
anything
have much to like analyze. It was
or
pretty cut and
elaborate
dry.
on. Yeah, it's just not. We'll get into it.
We'll
We'll
get
get
into
into
it.
it.
Okay, so we are obviously talking about One Golden Summer by Carley Fortune. This
Yes, we
is
are.
a sequel, but it can be read as a standalone, which is what we did. I did see a lot of people in the Fable group saying that they wish they had read Every Summer After before this, or is it Meet Me at the Lake?
Every summer after.
Okay. Every
Yeah.
Summer After before this for a little bit more context. And I feel like probably would have helped us, but it still stands well on its own.
Yeah, I think I got the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just got a little bit more backstory on Charlie, and
Yes.
it makes sense because in the beginning I was like not a big fan of him, but I feel like if you had some background on him already, you might have knew his quirks. So
Yeah.
maybe that's where the disconnect was.
It could
But
be.
I
It
don't
could be
I
for
don't
sure.
think it affected my overall
No, I
experience
don't
with
think
the
so
book.
either. I don't think so.
So I
either.
definitely think you could read it standalone.
Mm-hmm.
I could read the little summary on the back to get us started, and then we'll
Please.
dive right into it. This is One Golden Summer by Carley Fortune. I never anticipated Charlie Florick. Good things happen at the lake. That's what Alice's grandmother says, and it's true. Alice spent just one summer there at a cottage with Nan when she was 17. It's where she took that photo, the one of three grinning teenagers in a yellow speedboat, the image that changed her life. Also, the cover of the book.
Love the cover.
Love the cover. So nice. Like the pastels. Oh, so nice. Now Alice lives behind a lens. As a photographer, she's most comfortable on the sidelines, letting other people shine. Lately, though, she's been itching for something more. And when Nan falls and breaks her hip, Alice comes up with a plan for them both. Another summer in that magical place, Barry's Bay. But as soon as they settle in, their peace is disrupted by the roar of a familiar yellow boat and the man driving it. Charlie Florick was 19 when Alice took his photo from afar. Now he's all grown up, a shameless flirt who manages to make Nan laugh and Alice long to be 17 again, when life was simpler, when taking pictures was just for fun. Sun-slated days and warm nights out on the lake with Charlie are a balm for Alice's soul. But when she looks up and sees his piercing green gaze directly on her, she begins to worry for her heart. Because Alice sees people, that's why she is good at what she does. But she's never met someone who looks and sees her right back.
Good description.
Good description. A pretty vague description, but it makes sense because there's not a lot of oomph in this book.
There's not.
So let's dive into it.
Yeah, so I was going to say, like, the description kind of feels like how I feel about the book. I'm intrigued. I don't think it's a bad plot. I don't think it's poor character building. It's just that oomph isn't there for me. I really liked it.
Yep.
I did like Charlie. He was, like, okay for me in the beginning, but by the end I did really like him. And I was like, oh, like, most of the times when I read, like, a pure romance book, I find them cringe sometimes. Like, I'm very quick to be like, get the ick from, like, a male main character in a romance. I'm not sure what that is, what that says about me, but, like, I'm just very quick and, like, immediately I don't like the book when I get that. Like, I have a really hard time getting back into it once I get that feeling. With this one, I was good. I didn't get cringed out by anything, so I was very happy with that, and that says a lot for me with romances. I think it just kind of was, like, missing either, like, some big message or a more complex plot. One or the other, I feel like it kind of needed to push it, like, beyond the, like, pretty good rating. It just felt run of the mill, if that makes sense. It was great writing, though. Like, I enjoyed it. It just was missing.
I completely agree. I just think that this is, like, say you thought of a summer beach read.
This is
that book.
This is
and
it.
Like, it's that to a T. There's, like you said, no complexity in the plot, right? You get what you're given. There's nothing further beyond that. You get a touch of nuance with, like, a little bit of health trauma in this, but not enough to, like, really dig into the character or to, like, really understand these characters. That isn't to say that the characterization was bad. Like you said, I actually really enjoyed these characters.
So
I
did
thought they were, again, I agree with you. I did not like Charlie in the beginning. He grew on me over time. I thought that the relationship was authentic. I thought that their decision making made sense. I thought that their hesitations made sense. There just was never any, like, it's hard to explain because they had depth, but, like, to a point. And then it was like, there's nothing past it. It was really, I don't know. It was just really cut and dry. Here's a summer read. Here's a summer romance. There's nothing. There's no risk here.
Yeah.
No risk. Yeah. No plot, like, deterrence. This is like, you're going to go from point A to point B, and it's going to be a straight line. Like, there's nothing in between.
No, and I think that that's fine, and that's great, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just probably not the best choice for, like, a book club discussion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really a great book for, like, losing yourself in something simple, you know?
I will definitely say that this was a very immersive setting.
Agreed.
Like, the atmosphere, amazing. I felt like I was there with them. Mm-hmm. I could picture this book like a movie in my head.
Me too.
I thought that was such a well done thing about this book. Set up the atmosphere, set up the setting. It just made you feel like you were with these characters, going through it with these characters. It made me want to go to a lake house. Like, it
me
did
too.
make me, like, I was like, oh, I wish I was just hanging out on a paddleboard in the middle of the lake right now.
Yeah, like, and like them checking the things off of her bucket list. Like, It was cute. Like, I think that's it. Like, it was cute. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
Were there any parts of the book that you, like, actually did not like?
See, that's tough because I do prefer to read books that challenge me a little bit, that challenge my thinking, that change my perspective on things. This is doing none of that. This is just a romance in the summer in the backdrop of a lake with cute moments, slightly funny moments. Like there's nothing wrong with this book in my eyes.
Mm-mm.
It's a good book. Like it's I would recommend you pick up this book, but there has to be circumstances around it. It has to be the summer. It has to be something if you're looking for something light and something easy and
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
Like I look for a lot of I want a book to make me think, and it could be in terms of something I've never thought of before. It could be like sci-fi. It could be putting myself in someone else's shoes in a situation where I don't know how they felt, or someone that's different from
Yeah.
me. I like to read from that perspective.
Yes.
So this book didn't really challenge me.
Yeah.
And I think that was the biggest deterrence for me here. That being said, it didn't stop me from enjoying the book. Like
Yeah.
it's just I'm looking at like this is just personal preference. I would
Yeah.
rather be challenged
Yeah.
while reading a book.
I totally agree. I don't think there were any parts of the book specifically where I was like really angry with like the characters. Like their decisions made sense, and I liked that, because a lot of times with romance I feel like you get that third act breakup in different
Yep.
fonts, and a lot
Yep.
of the times it doesn't make sense. And also, given like the age of the characters, a lot of the times you're like a 25 plus year old would never act this way, and if they did, like I wouldn't like give it the time of the day, you know what I mean? But this one,
Yeah.
I like understood everybody's actions and decision making.
Yep.
And so I think that says a lot about Carley Fortune's writing.
And I also do think that she did a good job with characterizing these people because they were 33 years old, each of them, 33 and
I think so.
35. You could tell that they
Yeah.
were mature.
You
Their
could.
their thought patterns were mature. The fact that, spoiler alert, if you haven't read this, there's not much to spoil, but spoiler
Yeah.
alert. The fact that Charlie was hesitant to go into this relationship because of his health is a very valid point. Like it was
Absolutely.
very
It's a
valid.
very
It wasn't
selfless and like mature
exactly.
thought process.
It made so much sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Did I wish it was a little bit more? There was more to it. Yes, it was kind of thrown in there as a third act
It was.
kind of thing. That was the device used to have them drift apart, which is fine. But I wish there was more to it. Like maybe a couple more. Like I knew she like hinted at it throughout the book that he was having problems. And if you went back and reread it, you could definitely see that. But like I needed a little more,
You know what it
I
made me
almost
think
wanted-
of? Go ahead.
God. Oh, I was just gonna say I almost wanted him to have like a deeper connection with Nan, and he told Nan about his situation, and like if he did, Carly Fortune didn't even have to reveal that, but almost like have Nan kind of act in a certain way
Yeah.
to like
Add some
I
depth.
almost wanted exactly I wanted because I really did love Charlie and Nan's relationship.
Me too.
And I'd love to see it was really cute. It was like I feel like that would have made sense for him to trust her with that information because
too.
he obviously Nan knew that Charlie was in love with Alice, and Nan knew that Alice was in love with Charlie, and I feel like I don't know, that could have been a cool way to add more nuance
Yeah.
to his situation, you
Yeah.
know. Sorry, but what were you gonna say?
No, I agree. I was just gonna say I almost wished it went in like it took the direction of almost like Me Before You. Have you watched or read that?
I started that movie and never finished it.
Oof.
Not for any particular reason. I think I was just busy, and I was like, oh, I'll watch this later, and then I never
Okay,
picked it
then
back
I won't
up.
give anything away, but if she was gonna go with like the health reasoning, I almost want it to be like a little scarier.
Okay, that's valid.
You know what I mean? Like it didn't
More
feel super
more life threatening. Like
yeah,
there was
that
more
sounds
risk.
really fucked up, but like I like more risk to it, because everything did kind of feel like brushed
Safe.
over, and like he was gonna be
There's
fine.
stakes. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean overall I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good book. It's just not a book that I would probably pick if I could go back to like read as like a book club book,
Yeah.
because there's not a whole
Yeah.
lot to say. But my final thought with it is I think it's fantastic, like you said, under certain circumstances. If you're looking for something like quick paced, easy, flirty, a little spicy, summary, it's perfect for you. It's just, it doesn't have like a super, super deep meaning behind it.
I also do completely respect the way that Carley Fortune incorporated spice, right?
Me
Like
too.
it wasn't in your face. It was authentic, and it
It was
also like
tasteful.
it was tasteful.
It was
Yes, it
tasteful.
was. Um, like it wasn't used as like a let me keep you drawn to the book because this is nasty, you know?
Yeah, no, it
Like
wasn't like built
it made
around
sense
it.
for it made sense for the relationship, and like each moment where there was a bit of spice, it like made sense. It showed further maturity in their relationship and
Yes.
how they wanted to continue their relationship even more.
Yeah.
So I think overall this was a very well written book. It was
Agreed.
very well done, easy to
Agreed.
read. I think that anyone could pick this book up and enjoy it. Like
Yes.
I don't see anyone reading this in the winter. Like I wouldn't.
No. Unless
I
you're like
feel like you
looking for
just
like a winter escape kind of vibe.
yeah
Like you're like, I need a summer
yeah
book, then sure. But I would recommend it in the summer.
yeah agreed.
August.
And like I'm not. Yeah, I mean it's a perfect August read because it kind of ends in August.
Yep.
The book does, so I think it's a perfect send off for the summer season. I
Agreed.
also thought that this book reminded me of a sunset. It
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like the way that the whole book kind of like I said, it was like a straight line from
I liked the
beginning to
countdown.
end. Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, like
60 days
how
left
many
of
days were
summer.
left.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yep.
It gave like a sort of like dreariness to it. Like it was really
Yeah.
like a happy-go-lucky kind of book for the majority of it, but you also sort of got that sense of like time's running out and like what are we doing?
Yep.
So I
Completely
liked it.
agree.
I mean, the more we talk about, the more I'm like, yeah, it was really good. It's just like it wasn't that good for me. Like it wasn't like a book
It just didn't
I'll
do
think about.
right. It's a book that you enjoyed in the moment, but you're probably never gonna go back and think about it.
Exactly.
You know?
So that being said, what's your rating?
So, for a little context, if you haven't been here long to know how our rating system works, for me personally, anytime a book or after I finish it, I go, wow, that book was blank. That book was scary. That book was cute. That book was
Yeah.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't give any more nuance to my review. It's a 3.5 every time. What I also added into my rating for this one is that I respected that this book tried to be a little bit more than just a cute summer read
Yeah.
with Charlie's entire health journey and things of that nature.
Yeah.
I think if Carly Fortune dug her fingers in that a little more and like gave us a little bit more, then this could have been a 4-star for me. But since there was an attempt to elevate it a bit, I am going to give it a 3.75. That's my final review, my final rating for it.
Awesome. That's
How about
actually
you?
my exact rating as well, 3.75. I don't see it getting any higher. If anything,
No,
maybe it would drop
that
to a
is-
3.5 at
That
the
is
lowest.
the highest it'll go.
Because I don't have any like bad feelings or thoughts towards the book at all.
Yep. Yep.
It just felt like it was a really fun read. It was cute. I thought about it for a little bit after I finished it, but it just kind of like left me as soon as I finished it. I did really
Agreed.
like the themes of like being seen like through
Oh yeah.
like Alice's photography and stuff like that. I did think it was really interesting. It just wasn't like a home run like character arc for me. So yeah, 3.75 probably is gonna be it for me.
I also respect about the book that so I was comparing this actually to Great Big Beautiful Life, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said in Great Big Beautiful Life in my review that it ended in a very Hallmark-esque way. And that was a negative because that book tried to do
Yes.
a lot. It tried to be something that it wasn't. And I think that it trying to tie it in a bow that was nice, Hallmarky, cute ending didn't make sense for that book.
No.
In my review for this book, I said that it ended in a very Hallmark-esque way, but positive connotation. This
Yes.
book, from beginning to end, never told you that it was going to be anything more complex than it was. It also never told you that it was going to change the world. You know, this book knew exactly what it was. It was simple, it was easy to digest. It was something that I got through fairly quickly. And I respect that it kind of knew what it was. Like, knew and
Yes.
respected what it was.
Yeah.
And I think that the fact that it ended very much like, ha, la, 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 like, this is, like, you see the
That's what
montage
we
of,
were
like,
here for. Exactly.
5 years later, Alice is a professional photographer in the
Yeah.
great city of Toronto. Like, that made sense for
Yes,
this
it
book.
did. It is. I agree.
So I think that the fact that it knew itself and knew what it was giving to its reader and knew basically from beginning to end, like, what it was going to give, and it stuck by that. I respect it. I almost, because I was asking for a little bit more oomph from the health stuff,
Yes.
but I almost respect that she didn't, because if she
It's what,
tried to dive
yeah.
into that,
It could have
then that
gotten.
would be like Great Big Beautiful Life. Exactly.
Exactly. It
So,
could have been trying to do too many things, whereas she
hmm,
knew what she wanted and she did it, and can't
yep.
fault her for that. I have a couple of reviews from the book club that I can read to you guys from willing participants of our Fable book club. The first one we
Amazing.
have is from, I'm not sure if it's pronounced Andrea or Andrea. And here's her gorgeous review. One Golden Summer by Carley Fortune is a sun-drenched romance set in the magical backdrop of Barry's Bay. The story follows Alice, a photographer more comfortable behind the lens than in the spotlight, and Charlie, the boy from her past, and then in quotes, in parentheses, she has spoiler question mark, who reappears one summer in a familiar speedboat. Their connection is steeped in missed opportunities and the longing for a simpler time. The setting is lush and atmospheric, with sun-drenched days, warm nights, and the gentle lake creating a sense of timeless summer magic. Alice's bond with her grandmother adds warmth and grounding to the story, while Charlie's charm and vulnerability bring both tension and tenderness. Still, parts of the romance leaned on familiar tropes, and the pacing slowed in places, making it a very predictable read. This is a 3.5-star novel for me, perfect for readers craving a heartfelt summer escape with themes of healing and truly being seen. That was fantastic.
Amazing review. I feel like we are always on the same page
We
with
are.
Andrea, like every single
She
time.
knows what she is. Get her on here. Get her on
Get her
here.
on an episode.
Get her on. Andrea, you're on.
Also, Andrea, can you comment below if it's Andrea or Andrea?
Yes.
Please. So,
Or
because
Ann.
you are a wonderful participant in the book
We adore
club.
you, and we want to say your
We
name
adore
right.
you. Yes. Yeah, I think that review completely sums up our thoughts
How
as
we're
well.
feeling.
Like,
Exactly.
I think she hit the nail on the head that this is fun. This is a sun drenched read. I love that.
Yeah.
I love
loved
that.
it. I loved the wording that she used. It was very beautiful.
Yes, she's very eloquent with her
She
reviews.
is. She is.
Very, very, very.
This one's a very short one, but I like it. It's straight to the point. This is from Emma. She gave it 4.5? Yeah, 4.5 stars. She said, I really don't like romance books, but I devoured this in 3 days. Just very addictive. Loved all the characters. The right amount of spice, and ended perfectly. And that's exactly it. Like, it
Yep,
delivered
exactly.
on what it said it would.
Exactly. And I'll piggyback off that. Like, I think I love these characters too. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I did really enjoy my time reading them, and they did not piss me off, which is actually a feat to do.
It is, because we
I
get
get
pissed off
easily
quick.
pissed off. We get pissed. Go back to some of our other book clubs. We
God,
will
we get
rip
angry.
apart certain characters.
We get angry. And the last one I'll read is from Connie. She gave this 3.75, I believe. I did gobble this book up. I enjoyed the banter. I wish there wasn't that spoiler in the beginning referring to every summer after. It really spoiled some of the reason why Charlie was being the way he was. I'm not sure what spoiler we're referring to. Are you?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
So, I guess on that end, that's good for us because it didn't, like, spoil anything, but maybe there was something there that, like, could have been left as, like, a bigger reveal. Maybe that, like, he was the boy in the speedboat, I
Yeah.
guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe that was it.
And then she says, I think I would have been more emotionally connected to that storyline. I did not read Every Summer After, and it made me feel like I should have when it was supposed to be a standalone. The pacing of the story was a little off. It sped up at some parts. It's definitely a nice summer read, though. So I definitely get what she's saying. Like, I
Yeah.
think she feels a little bit more like how we feel, that it's missing a little bit of like the depth. And maybe book one would have given us a little bit more with like Percy and Sam and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No, I
that's
completely agree.
those are the beautiful reviews from you guys. So be sure to keep leaving your thoughts because we love to feature them in our book club episodes.
Yes. And be sure to tell your friends to join the book club because our group is now bigger than ever and we love all the participation. And we will be picking next month's book club probably in the next week or two, right? Probably right before September. So make sure to check in on Fable every now and then to make sure that you could see the next poll coming out.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for spending your Friday with us. As always, we had a lovely time chatting, even though we didn't have a whole lot to dissect today. It was still a lovely chat. It was a great book.
Agreed.
Thank you guys for reading with us, and make sure you like and rate us on Spotify. It helps us get seen by other people, and it helps build this community. We can all read books together, and what's better than that? Make sure you are subscribed to us on YouTube and on all of our social medias, and that is it for me.
And to just piggyback off of M real quick, I know I said this earlier, but be sure to refer people to our book club over on Fable because when you do, you get a $5 book credit on Fable. So you can use that towards your next book in the book club, which we don't know what that is yet because we have to release our poll. So be on the lookout for our poll coming up in the next couple weeks or so. And that is all I have as well, I believe. I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, I guess that wraps it up. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week for another episode of
Let's Talk Literature. Bye!
Bye!